Hello you guys and welcome back to camp. We're gonna do a quick video of camp before we head to Ostagar, or no, not Ostagar, Orzammar. That is the next place I want to go to, so it's the next Blight mission, which is our main quest. It's called A Paragon of Her Kind. We do have quite a few other side quests, but I really want to move on to a main quest right now, and I feel if I keep Arl Aemon sleeping right now, we should be all set. So I'm going to take this time to speak with my companions, to sell some equipment, you know, change equipment for everybody. The first companion I want to speak with is Shale. What's with the heavy sighs?
Oh, that. Merely reflecting on the hopeless nature of the task in front of it. The most likely outcome is that it and its companions will become a stain on some rock for the darkspawn to tread upon. I shall be moved to a single tear by the tragedy.
Glad to know you care, at least.
It's true. One single tear, and then it's off to the north, I think. Or maybe west. I haven't decided. What's that? Did it hear flapping wings? There may be pigeons nearby. We should be alert.
Pigeons. Let's buy that pigeon from Bowden.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps? A cheese knife?
Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
Yes, my discount. I want that pigeon. Uncrushable pigeon. Let's bring up our inventory and go give this pigeon to Shale. In case you didn't know, Shale is a female. She is not a male. Just to let you guys know. What? Oh, she doesn't like pigeons. Unequip. Oh, I didn't want to equip it. I wanted to gift it to her. Well, apparently she doesn't like pigeons. I thought she liked pigeons. Whatever. Let's put... Uncrushable. Oh, low morale. Oh, destroy that pigeon. I just made a huge mistake. I guess I should have looked before I equipped it on her. We'll put the fire crystals on, and I sold all the rest of the like the items that I can put on her to Bowden. But at least I can buy those back. And I know that she likes stones.
Ooh, shiny. I'm to keep this, am I? Fine. I'm to keep this, am I? Fine.
Well... Someone has painted a pair of eyes and a goofy smile on this rock. I don't know.
Ooh, shiny.
Oh, please enter a name for Shale's pet rock. Herbert. Her pet rock. I don't like the name Herbert. That's not what I'm going to name her pet rock. I'm going to name her pet rock... We'll name her pet rock Luna. Oh. Can you play with her? No? Okay. Well, I guess you have to play with the rock. Shale can demonstrate the joys of owning a pet rock. Probably when you have her in your group. What else can I give her? Are there any other items that Bowden has? So, that
If
stupid
there's anything
pigeon.
I can do for you,
That pigeon screwed me over, man. I thought that she liked them, but she actually likes rocks. A silk carpet. What else? A protective cone. A pearly white cone of unknown material unknown material attached to a dog collar. It looks like it would be uncomfortable to wear. Yeah, it probably would be. A thoughtful gift. I guess this is just to buy them. Buy them with love. A thoughtful gift. Let's buy a couple thoughtful gifts since I feel like a jerk. We'll buy 8 of them. And we'll give them to Shale because I do feel like a jerk to Shale. Let's give her, where are they? A thoughtful gift.
I'm to keep this, am I? Fine. I'm to keep this, am I? Fine. I'm to keep this, am I?
Yes.
Fine.
You'll love it. Because I totally screwed you over. Minor strength, moderate strength, major strength, massive strength. Wow, what a cheater's way to do that, Morgan. Let's go speak with her.
I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is.
No, they're quite slimming.
It must be the vertical pattern it put them in. Did it know to do that? It must have. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak. I've watched a lot of humans in my time. It should be aware that I've decided that it is not much like any of them.
That's super. Thanks, Shale.
Surely it must come from some superior lineage, yes? Some breed of flesh creature that has decided to elevate its genetic stock above its natural shortcomings?
There was a backhanded compliment in there somewhere.
Nonsense. It can imagine my surprise discovering such a thing was possible from a creature so soft. But there it is. I would appreciate if it didn't spread around that I said anything. Humans might start to get the wrong idea. They might start thinking their race is not completely hopeless.
And we wouldn't want that.
Indeed. Can it imagine the horror? Oh. Now, let us crush something into a fine paste before it starts to think I've gone all soft. Perish the thought. It speaks.
You're still with me, I see.
Yes, its adventures are interesting, even if the chances for success are remarkably slim. It would be better to throw oneself off a cliff, I suspect. Does it wish me to leave? I can, though I see no reason to go.
No, stay. You're quite helpful.
No doubt. Without me, it would have to carry its inventory on its own. Perhaps we should continue. Its chances of success are small enough without further dawdling. It speaks.
I would have expected golems to be different.
Different? Different than what? Different than a statue? Different than a log? Should I talk in a monotone? Yes, master, I exist to serve the master. I shall kill for the master and only for the master. Perhaps it expected me to have a booming voice. Recite limericks. I can recite limericks, if it likes.
No need to get touchy.
I am not sensitive. I am made of stone. Sensitive is the exact opposite of what I am. I have never met another golem. I have no idea what one might be like, or why I wouldn't be like them. Why? Has it met other golems? Did they not sound as I do?
You just seem very animated.
I don't know what other golems might be like, but I am already superior by virtue of my free will. This is a good thing.
It's an experience, I'll give it that.
So is being drawn and quartered. Maybe I'm not the only one with a smart mouth, Now stop talking so much. The wagging of its moist little tongue is distracting.
Ah, I knew that was a bad thing to do.
It speaks.
I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
Are those crystals in your skin?
I like to think of them as accessories.
But what do they do?
I suspect that it is an art that was practiced when golems were more, commonplace. My former master collected whatever lore he could find on the subject. He searched far and wide to collect what crystals he could and then added them. It is not an unpleasant sensation.
It's a dwarven thing, then.
So I would assume. My former master enjoyed poking around the ruins in the deep roads after all, and bartering with others who did. As I understand it, the crystals allow me to alter the flow of magic around me. Wilhelm had hoped to turn me into a battery of mana, something he could tap at will.
But they can do other things, too?
Some of the crystals increase the presence of mana, some absorb or reflect spells. There are various kinds. All I can promise is that should it ever find one of these crystals, I can likely tell it the function and what it would do if added to me.
Would you be willing to have more added?
Why not? I don't get to wear clothing and other adornments like the rest of you creatures after all. That answers its question, I assume? Unless it has more.
I'm told you killed your former master.
Did I not already tell it that I do not remember doing such? I remember having a master. My memories of what happened to him are vague.
Vague? Vague, but not non-existent.
Clever and true. Oh, very well. Let me see what I can recall. My former master enjoyed experimenting upon me. I remember that much. There was tinkering with spells, and then the crystals. He was very eager to alter my function, I think.
Alter you? Why? You're fine as you are.
Flattery. And obvious flattery, too. I feel warm and fuzzy inside. He possessed my control rod, and back then, it would have prevented me from doing anything he did not command me to, no matter how I might have wished to. So what happened? I am unsure. He was experimenting, and then nothing.
What do you remember next?
And then he was gone. I was standing where I was, in the village, and I could no longer move. The villagers came, poked and prodded me in fear, and then realized they could neither move me nor destroy me. So they simply left me. And in time I forgot I hadn't stood there all along.
That must have been terrible. I'm sorry.
In fact, at first I found it more of a relief. For so many years I'd had to leap to that little toadstool's every command. Get this, pick up that, put it down, pick it up again. The gall! At first I'd hoped he'd simply decided to leave me there paralyzed. An acceptable trade-off. After years passed, I simply stopped caring.
So it could happen again, then?
Frightened by the prospect, is it? It should be. Whatever the mage did seemed to render the control rod useless, for which I should be thankful, yes? And provided it doesn't decide to copy his experiments, not that I would allow it, It has nothing to fear from me. Much.
I was simply curious about the story.
And now it knows, and doesn't it feel better? Let us get back to the walking and the fighting. My stone is beginning to itch again.
Okay, so we're gonna be done with Shale. Morrigan's not gonna want to talk to us. Let's see what Alistair has to say.
Something you need, my dear?
I have some questions.
Of course.
Maybe we don't have anything.
Something you need, my dear?
Whoops.
Something you need, my dear?
Oh, sweetie, stop it.
Well, we're in camp. Now's as good a time as any to talk, right?
Well, let's just kiss his face.
Aha! I see talking isn't quite what you had in mind. Got it.
I thought he'd have something to say about the Ostagar DLC, but I guess not. At least we got to learn more about Shale in this episode.
What's on your mind?
Are you feeling better now?
Oh, yes, and thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better today.
I like making sure all my companions are well.
Well, thank you for your kindness, my dear. It certainly warms these rickety old bones. What's on your mind?
I was just thinking about being a Grey Warden.
Is something troubling you?
I don't know, it's just difficult sometimes.
You are one of the 2 surviving Grey Wardens in Ferelden. You defend all of us, and much rests on your shoulders. It may not mean much to you, but thank you for having the courage to continue to fight.
I will be ready when the time comes.
And that gives me hope.
Oh. So how much does everybody love us? Win. Maybe I need to buy her some magical boxes. Actually, do we have any other gifts that we can give these guys? I don't think so. Amulet of Memories. The simple patterns along this locket's outer edge are worn and smooth, and a dark patina clouds the glass. Amulet of Memories. Interesting. Okay, you guys, I'm actually going to call it here for this episode. I'm going to go back through and sell some items, equip some items, and get everybody ready for Ostagar. Oh my gosh, Orzammar. So the next episode we'll be going to Orzammar, and I hope to see you guys then. So in the meantime, have a good day, have a good night. I'll see you guys soon. Stay tuned.